Cordelius was just released, and today we are going to find out how strong he is. Also, much more important than that, whether or not this Brawl Pass is actually worth buying. I've already purchased it, and I'm going to be gemming my way up to tier 30, which you should not be doing, just so that we can unlock Cordelius and find out how strong he's going to be. I always underestimate how many gems are required in order for me to get there. We are unlocking Cordelius. There we go. He is officially unlocked, and did that really just ruin my pop up screen? Okay, well, that's fine. I mean, I was gonna buy the skin either way. And now we have the skin as well. That is fantastic. Cordelius, Poison Cap Cordelius is selected. Now that we got Cordelius, next step is to max him out. We are gonna max him all the way out, all the way to power 11. See how strong he is. We are also going to be buying both of his gadgets to see how strong they are. I'm going to be testing both of them out in today's video, and we're going to do the same thing with both of his star powers. There we go. Is his second star power. We'll grab all of the gears because this is on my main account, and I have way too much gold on here. I'm never going to run out of gold on this account. There's no way I'm going to run out of gold here. What is his HP is 4,800, so we will add the shield gear, and we'll go with damage gear. That actually should be fantastic right there. So we've got him maxed out. We've got both of his gadgets and star powers. I can't think of a better place for me to test out Cordelius than the Enchanted Challenge, and to make things a little bit extra spicy, yeah, I'm gonna be playing with randoms the entire time. Starting off with Bounty. Let's see how strong Cordelius actually is. Welcome to my domain. Oh, the mushrooms disappeared. So the range isn't like super far. Where's the mushrooms? Okay, we're gonna go right here. Picking that up. We got 2 seconds. Okay, and she's dead. Right off the bat. Okay, Crow. Yeah, you think you're gonna crush me here? No, you're not gonna crush me. It's a 1v1, bud. He probably actually would have been better in a 1v1. I already have 7 star powers, or 7 stars. Wow, that was really fast. That was so fast. Some power points. I need more of those. What does my gadget do again? I forgot what my gadget does. Oh, dude, it makes it so they can't attack. Oh, okay. Oh, I can't use the gadget in the Shadow Realm. Okay, but that worked. But then I popped out of the shadow, and there were like, I didn't know where people were. So like, this is so odd. I actually didn't do nearly as good that time as this first match, but we did get 50 bling. Hooray for bling. That's rough. That's really rough. Dude, I just got wrecked. I got a kill, I died. I got the most healing. Okay. The second map for this challenge is actually Knockout, and it's this super long range, wide open map. Very just rough map for Cordelius here. Oh, I forgot to switch my gadget. I should have swapped my gadget, but there is a BB that I can actually deal with. Like, I can handle the BB. I can tell if she's gonna get close to me by my auto charging super. Okay. Oh, dude, like, there's no way that he can do anything. I'm just gonna come right here. I'm gonna use that. Oh, yes, look at that. Look at this. Dude. Oh, no way, dude, you're dead. Oh, I should have saved my super. That was awesome, though. Dude, I love that. Look at this. It's so nice. Oh, my gosh, dude. The super is insanely good in Knockout. Like, what is that? Okay, Mushroom Kingdom. Let's stick with this. Let's stick with replanting. Let's try this once again here. Let's grab a healing mushroom. Ah! Oh, Piper, you're so wonderful. Thank you for letting me charge my super on you. What is she doing? Nah, I didn't even get to use my super. That was so lame. We got another star drop though. Let's check it out. Rare. Ha, bet you it's power points. Or token doublers. 73,000. That's right. Now we're going into dueling beetles. Okay, the third one in this challenge is dueling beetles. This map is going to be so much better for Cordelius. There's lots of walls in really important places that allow me to actually charge my super on people. Now, something that is very interesting about the hot zone is that it just disappears. Cool. The hot zone just completely disappears when you're in the Shadow Realm, but not just for you, it's also for the opponent. Oh, I wasted my super and then there was a tick head coming at me. Okay, I've got to like not play like an idiot. Oh no, I thought I could jump over that whole thing. Why did I use my super there? My thought process was jump over the wall. So I supered over the wall. That was just so bad. That was literally like the worst possible thing I could do. Okay. Okay, Edgar, now I can heal up here. I'm just gonna, like, keep him out of my teammate's business. Okay, now I'll kill him. Very cool. That actually was a good use of the super. Get out of the zone, Edgar. Get out of the zone. I'm just keeping him out. I'm just keeping him out. Boom. Dead. Dead. 1v1, Edgar. You v me, bro. That's right. You can't 1v3 us. You cannot. You absolutely cannot. Dude, we just dominated that match. Oh my gosh. He's so fun. 8 kills. 8 kills! Are you seeing this? I like this gadget because he's so close range. He's often on the opposite side of walls, and so you just jump onto people. It's really good. But replanting, I mean, this is also really good. So I don't know. We're gonna swap around things a little bit. We'll swap to poison mushroom, and rather than the 3 healing mushrooms, let's try combo shrooms. Hitting the same target with the first one deals 30% extra damage. That's a lot of extra damage. You can't kill me. Oh. Oh, Sprout? Dude, you are just dead. There's the Poco. Oh. Oh, that is just delicious. Oh, that is so good. Oh, dude, I just auto-aim that. I like don't have to do hardly anything. Okay, we're healing up. We're charging our super on him. Dude, I just used my super on him a second time to bring up the timer again. It refreshes the timer. Dude, he can't attack. That's so good. We'll just kill him. I can just use my super on whoever is like charging down the lane and just prevent them from charging up the super, and then my 2 teammates can handle the zone by themselves. He's so interesting. 12 kills! Are you kidding me? Look at that! Now we've got Death Cap Trap. Gem Grab. I like this gadget so much. I'm gonna stick with it for right now. This one was also really good. I did a lot of damage. It's just hanging out. Okay, so we won the challenge. The challenge is completely done. We also got another rare star drop. Power points? More token doublers because I need more of those. So after doing the challenge, I really like him, but I want to see him a little bit more in like 1v1 situations. So I'm going to jump into solo showdown and see how he feels there. One interesting thing about his super is that when they're in the Shadow Realm, they can't hide in bushes, which is really interesting. So one thing that is really weird is that you cannot use your gadget in the Shadow Realm, so you have to use it beforehand. So that's interesting. What was that? We're hopping on the jump pad and mushrooms pop up like that. Like, what was that? Oh my gosh, did you see that? My super actually interrupted his super. That is interesting. I did not know that. That's really cool. I like testing all these random things on all these bots while we climb up to the point where we'll actually face real players in Showdown. Okay, first Showdown match against real players. Let's see how it goes. Will my super charge while I'm in the air and somebody's above me? Yes, it will. Oh, grab these mushrooms. Let's heal up. Okay, that was actually like really fire. That was great. Let's run away. Oh, that was actually a very great time for me to just run away. That is so interesting. Like, what? Oh, he can't do anything. That's great. Wow, he's strong. He's really good. Okay, let's do this. Come on. Oh, I auto-aimed the gadget. Gadget up. I mean, he can't win this. He's just charging with my super. He has no idea. I don't think he knows that he's charging at my super. Oh, you can pre-activate your gadget and then hit them with the super. And then while they're in the Shadow Realm, you can hit them with the gadget attack and then they will be muted. That is really strong of a combination. There we go. Yes, that worked out super great. See, look, pre-activate gadget, use my super. use my gadget with a super to mute them. Like, it's such a strong combination. Like, wow, like it's so strong. So we tested him out in some solo showdown, and now we're gonna just jump into Power League. Activate my gadget first. Attack him. Just keep him in the Shadow Realm. Dude, he is so cool. Oh, sorry there, Surge. Surge was doing the angry pin. That was funny. Up next, we got this map. This is going to be a hard map for me to face with Cordelius. He's not very good on open maps. I want to go into the enemy bushes, but I don't know how well that's actually going to work out. Dude, that's such a strong combo. It's ridiculous. Charging our supers off of them, just like hanging out on the other side of this wall. Okay, and that's another solid victory. Oh, come on, just stay in here. Just stay in there for 2 seconds. Okay, that's another solid victory. So far we have a 100% win rate in Power League. Very good. Yeah, let's just get out of here. Oh, my teammates were just hanging out because the Meg was in the Shadow Realm and they couldn't do anything against it. Very good. It's okay, we are in their bush now and they do not know it. Oh, that is so great. It's like an invisibility except, what? No, it just got me, take it. Oh, that was close. Oh, this might be the wrong bush to go in with low HP like that. Okay, no, it's good, it's good. Can't use your super. Okay, now it's time for us to talk about how strong I think Cordelius is actually going to be. And he's very strong. In my 10 matches for Power League, there were a total of 23 battles, and I only lost 7 of them. That is a 70% win rate. And out of all of the wins that I had a 57% star player rate, which is very high. My typical average win rate is actually closer to 65%. So above 65 is really good. 70% is fantastic. And 57% of the time I was star player, that's really good. So the question is, how good is he in comparison to other assassins, and how is his damage, utility, survivability, and ease of use? So let's talk about that. First of all, let's talk about his damage rating. Honestly, I'm gonna give Cordelius a 9 out of 10 for damage. He can deal a lot of damage. It's really high burst. He has a fast reload speed, and his reload speed gets even faster while he's in the Shadow Realm. On top of that, you can use his star power, which makes it so that the second hit will actually increase the damage by 30%, and that allows him to take out a lot of brawlers in 3 quick auto aims, which is just like honestly insane. There are brawlers that can obviously deal more damage, but he's a high damage dealing brawler, which is, you know, why he's an assassin. Now let's talk about utility, or like how good is he in a lot of different random situations. The biggest issue with Cordelius is the fact that his range is so short. So on long range maps where you're facing off against sharpshooters, he really struggles a lot. But other than that, he's actually really good. He's good in a lot of different game modes. I thought that he might not be good in like hot zone or gem grab because the zone disappears and the gems disappear, but surprisingly, he's actually really good. He can be played really well against a lot of brawlers because he just eliminates their supers. He also pairs well with a lot of different brawlers on your team. His gadgets are good, both of them are. Both of his star powers are really good. And on maps that just have a decent number of walls, like, he's just really solid all the way around. But the one reason why I can't give him a super high score, and which is why I'm giving him a 7 out of 10, is the fact that he really struggles against long-range sharpshooters on long-range maps. If that happens, there's just no reason to play him, like, honestly. The nice thing is, though, is most of the time, you're gonna know what map you're gonna be playing him on, so, like, that's not really that big of a problem. So the question is, how good is his survivability? And survivability is a little bit tricky. I'm gonna give him a 6.5 out of 10. The reason why is because he doesn't actually have a whole lot of HP, but he can actually use his super to survive. If he's in a really rough situation where he's in a 2v1 or a 3v1 situation, all he has to do is just super one of them, and he doesn't even have to engage that brawler that he actually targets. All he has to do is just run away. He has a really fast movement speed, but when he uses his super, his speed gets a massive buff that pretty much makes it impossible for any brawler to chase him down. And even if they do have a long range to be able to attack him while he's running away, he can use his speed to just dodge, and that's really good. On top of that, he does have his mute gadget, which actually removes enemies' abilities to be able to deal damage within 1.5 seconds, and he can actually 3-shot a lot of brawlers within that 1.5 seconds that they cannot attack back. On top of that, you have his Mushroom Kingdom star power that's really good for healing. And sometimes you'll even just target an enemy that you have no intention of engaging with just because you want mushrooms to pop up on the field that you can then use to actually heal. One thing to keep in mind though is he cannot attack from a distance, and he does have low amounts of HP overall. So if you're facing off against enemy throwers, he can actually struggle a little bit, but his survivability is pretty good. So how easy is he to actually use? And I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10 for ease of use. And once again, this is a little bit confusing. His super can be auto-aimed most of the time. If they are within attack range with your regular attack, then they are within auto-aim super range, which is really good. Another interesting thing about him is that he literally just makes the match so much simpler, because whenever he lands a super on somebody, it changes the matchup from a 3v3 to a 1v1, which is so much simpler to understand. The hardest thing about him is the fact that he has a really short range, and that makes it so that like if you want to play him in a really competitive matchup, you have to be really good with short range brawlers that are really patient. And like in a lot of my gameplay for today's video, I'm not a very patient player. Most of this was just to try and figure out how he works. So I force him into situations that just, you know, doesn't work very well because I'm so aggro with him. But also something that's kind of confusing is the fact that you don't know where your opponents are going to be when the super runs out. So you might run into a situation. We saw that in today's video multiple times where I would just like end the super and all of a sudden I'm standing right next to an opponent, and that is confusing. Luckily, a lot of the times you can actually just fall back, and like if you use your super and you want to just like be safe, just fall back to your spawn area or your side of like the bushes, and that's going to be pretty safe most of the time. One thing to keep in mind though is that you cannot auto-aim his attacks as much as you would think. If they're like close range, then you can, but if they are at the very tip of his range, you're going to be better off actually manually aiming your shots a lot of the time. As for his gadgets, I actually really like both of his gadgets. Poison Mushroom seems to be the better one overall. There are some times when this is really good though to like hop over a wall, or even like specifically dodge a really high power shot like a B supercharged shot or even a Piper shot. As for his star powers, once again, I like both of them a lot. In fact, if you just exclude which gadget you're using, you're just looking at your star powers, I would say there's pretty close to equal value between two of them, or between the both of them. I thought that his combo shrooms would be the better option, but I really like Mushroom Kingdom a lot. Sometimes I would use my super on somebody just to have them spawn so I could heal up. However, the best combo is his Poison Mushroom gadget with his combo shroom star power. This combo is so strong, and these two together is going to be your best build for him. A lot of the times I didn't really mess with his gears. I just went with shield and damage. However, you could go with speed instead of shield if there's a map with a lot of bushes, and that's actually really good for him. In comparison to a lot of the other chromatic brawlers, he's actually really good. And honestly, if you're considering buying a brawl pass just for the brawler, Cordelius is a great one to buy the brawl pass for. He's a ton of fun to play and just really strong overall. I wouldn't be surprised if he got some nerfs, but yeah, he's a definitely great pick for the chromatic brawlers. As for other assassins, he's a really fun assassin. I think that I actually like him more than Leon. He works very similar to Leon, and his super actually makes it so that like you could just use him like a Leon super. Sometimes you'll just like use your super on somebody, then go hide in a random bush that's completely far away from them so that their other opponents don't actually know that you're hiding in their bush. I did that a couple times. It's really fun. And honestly, I just think that he's probably going to be an S tier brawler without some changes. So like right now, it's a great time to get Cordelius if you're just trying to sit on it. Overall, I want to know what you guys think. So make sure you guys subscribe for future content and let me know in the comment section below how strong you think Cordelius is. You guys are going to want to subscribe as well for my 100% honest update review video, which will happen sometime, hopefully in the next week or so. You can also check out this other content right now. For now, this is KairosTime ticking by, and we will see you in Brawl Stars.